the community is out of control. This is not the first, thank you Battle of Canada, this is not the first roleplay dynasty we do. There's already been a lot of lore in the past, but this time around the community is just going crazy. There's just so much lore that I cannot keep up. So I invite you to jump into the madness. And if it's your first time around here, if you have never played this, don't worry. Like if you want a quick recap of what the premise was, the best way to do it is to join the Discord server, head over to Kingdom Lore, and there is a thread there that is called Chain Pact Dynasty background info, and that's where you find everything. It's a quick read, so you can just head over there, and that's gonna tell you what the starting situation was, what the premise of the campaign is. But if you don't want to do that now or at all, I am now going to read you a summary, as we always do at the start of a game, to tell you what happened in the most recent reign, so you have a point of reference, you have an idea of where we start tonight. Precisely. Alright? So... I like huskies, so yeah, no worries. So, let me read to you the summary provided by our awesome Dewish Lyrics. Baron King Roland the Crushed was the first king in our line. For over a century, the Chain Pact had defined a regular transfer of the crown between the once warring three regions, ensuring peace. But as decade passed, cracks formed in the respect shown to its terms. This culminated during the reign of Chief King Harald III, the Drunkard, an incompetent who drowned his frustrations in beer. His full silver edict, which aimed to restrain pirates by naming them corsairs, was so poorly written, it all but gave them free rein. Doubting the pact, which had left them with such a foolish king, radicals put aside their feuds and plotted to take the throne by means most available to their region. Military intimidation for the barons, economic pressure for the patricians, pagan magic for the conflicted chiefs. Aware of the peril he and his kingdom were in, Baron King Roland declined taking the crown name Harald IV and strove to re-establish stability and trust in the pact by impartially carrying out its mandate and traditions, and by taking care not to anger his subjects. As per the law, Northerners were called in to protect the Baron King, and a patrician, the suave and impeccably pro-pact Lady Aurelia risk player, to marry him. In a moment of vulnerability right after his wedding, Roland privately admitted to his wife that he was unhappy about the Chain Pact dictating his relationships, even though he acknowledged the need of doing so. To his surprise, she confessed feeling the same. She too was projecting a facade of unreserved support to uphold the peace. From then on, a new complicity united the couple. When Aurelia wished to fight in the arena, as she used to in her youth, Roland worried but grudgingly agreed. When he saw this gorgeous lady in a fur loincloth, raising a trident in salute, he was stunned. When a lion pounced through her guard, his heart skipped a beat before the arena security intervened. While tending to his consort's wounds, he realized he truly did love her. The Pact's obligations were lighter on his shoulders afterwards. Guided by the Chain Pact's principle and his loyal nobles' advices, King Roland ruled wisely and consistently. The coast prospered from a crackdown on piracy, and in accord with Finfolk, the barons were compensated for the loss of a village to a wizard. Northern religious tensions were eased, and ancient constructs tricked into serving the Pact. Yet Roland learned that, for all this, Northerners still plotted against him, only awaiting a moment of weakness to strike. In a rare loss of temper, the king held a scathing speech, haughtily presenting himself as the living embodiment of the Chain Pact. His authority, he claimed, was unassailable. Indeed, most still supported him, and the kingdom's wealth seemed to dissuade marcher and coastal schemes. One fateful night, the king offered a sacred hospitality to barons back from a legendary hunt. Together they feasted on the flesh of Hortusk, the mythical Titan boar. Together they were cursed. Roland hid his and his fellow wereboar's condition while he searched for a cure, but the stress took a toll on him. This is when the schemers struck. Taking advantage of a lapse in security, they blasted the Horn of Odhuld, before which no fortress can endure. Frantically searching for his wife and child, Roland did not escape the palace in time. Unbeknownst to all, Roland survived the collapse and was in truth slain by a plotter searching through the rebels for such loose ends. The king's last words were a plea to end this madness and come to an agreement to save the kingdom. They fell on deaf ears. Thus, under the orders of Chief Usurper Asgall, the life of King Roland the Crushed was ended. And with that, the Chain Pact. Or was it? A chain once shattered can yet be reforged, and a coalition of loyalists, the Keepers of the Iron Oath, aimed to do just that, as soon as Asgall could be dealt with. That's what happened last time. Please, let's get a round of applause for our awesome That Which Lurks for providing this summary. This is good stuff. Thank you so much, Lurks, as always. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, sure, Marley. Thank you so much, Lurks, as always. This is freaking fantastic. All right, we really just wanted the palace gone. It's been an eyesore. All right. Something recursed. Asgall is a twink. What? What? How did that come to be established? So what do we have here? Is this coronation? I assume so, right? So I don't introduce myself to the patricians. All right. All right. The Chief Pact has been shattered. Let's start with the coronation. I have absolutely no idea. Skeletal rendition. I looked at his picture in the noble select screen. Okay. Still don't see it. I still don't see it, but hello, Chancellor the Second, right? I think so, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're coronating. I mean, it depends. Maybe it's in the river. I think it's the lips. Your Majesty, you may have won the throne from King Roland, but you must still answer to the council. As is tradition, they will decide what happens at your coronation. Oh, come on, Lurks. Yeah, let's get this over with. Let's call the nobles in. Dear? It could be the original one, yeah. Dear nobles of the kingdom, it's time for the first choice of the night. Like, who amongst them died with King Roland? I think the architect died. And I think it's the architect, yeah. Alright, see you in a bit, up tree. So what do we have here? We have hold a pagan start northern ceremony now. Proceed a religious ceremony that honors the ninth god. Throw the king into the river. Troops shall bear the king through the streets atop a shield. Well... I mean... Tradition, you say? Why not? I don't think Asgall likes B. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's D for Monarch's vote. I think it's D. I definitely think it's D. Withhold vote in protest of Asgall's reign. Expose his supporters. Asgall definitely wants D. It's a twink after all. God damn you. Why do you have to do this to me? Why? Are you turning me into? Is tradition winning? Tradition is winning, apparently, huh? Hey, PJ, welcome back, and thank you for joining. Hello, hello. The one true trader. All right. Tradition it is. We just wanted the palace gone. Apparently so, yeah. Lemon Square, welcome back. How you doing? Oh, hi, Vitamin Chi. Throw the king into the river. It is decided the king will be thrown in the river. Yeah, he's okay with this too. Yeah, he's okay with this too. The nobles pick you up and carry you out to the Treadwater River, hurling you into the shallow water with a cheer. When you climb back up the bank, soaking wet, the Chancellor steps forward and places the crown upon your head. Is it your imagination, or are some of the nobles stifling giggles? And if you want to imagine this, there is a... if you head over to the Discord, in the Dynasty Roleplay channel, there is a thread called The Musical Monsters. And there is a trumpet march that King Asgall paid Anthony's character to compose. I could actually play that while I read A Pile of Rubble. That would actually be fitting. Let's do that. Let me play this for you. You have to imagine it with accompanied with drums and horns, though. All right. Where even is the thread? Oh my god. There's been so much. Oh, that's fantastic. All right. Let me play this for you while we... Wait, can I do this? Can I do this? No, this is not the one. Can I do this, or do I get, like, strike or something? Oh, this is not the anthem. This is something that King Asgall specifically had composed for his coronation or something. And so this is a trumpet thing. Remind me in 2 minutes after this event, Lemon Square. So this is a trumpet march, coronation march for 4 trumpets. Imagine it with drums and horns. So this is what plays. This is what plays. This Anthony has a character who has a thread in the Musical Monsters who says he's a composer. It's like, yeah, commissions are open. Does anyone want a song? And the king was like, yeah, I want a song. Write me a good anthem. Yeah. A Pile of Rubble. Howitzer? No, this is not Howitzer. Anthony the Eternal. It's old enough to not be copyrighted, but I don't know if the rendition is copyrighted. Okay, good to know. I mean, it's alright. Your Majesty, you don't exactly have a palace anymore. You do, however, have lots of debris and some spectacularly valuable real estate. Can you hear it? Yes, you can, right? Fantastic. Yes, and whose fault is it? You pagan chiefs and your silly horn. Asferus, hello. PJ, come on. Sorry for being late. I was creating a PC for Traveler RPG. Oh my god, that's awesome. Wait, what? You're a chief? Wait, you should be a chief, right? Yeah, you were a chief. You were a chief last time too. You absolutely are a chief. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for the freaking donation, for the tip. That's. You are too kind. You were a chief, I remember. No, you were a chief. You tooted the horn. It just says the advisors and nobles are in panic, but doesn't explicitly say and died. Come during the ordeal, so we're all dead. Okay, yeah, I think you can decide. Yeah, you were 100% a chief. You started as a Baron and then the game switched you before we started. Yeah. Like you were originally putting in the Barons and then more Barons appeared and Chiefs were lacking and the game moved you to the Chiefs because you don't own a copy of the game. And then we started and you were locking the Chiefs. Yeah. So this is what is played in the background as King Asgall marches through the city after the coronation. I mean, Hesper is super cute. But thank you again, PJ. Alright, yes, and whose fault is that? You picking Chiefs in your silly horn. Let's not sling blame, says Chief Architect II. We just need to plan how we can rebuild. Okay. Build a perfect reconstruction of what came before. Construct a longhouse in the northern style. Kinda wanna go with that. So we just demolished the symbol of the Chain Pact. Yeah, whatever we do, we don't build a perfect replica. That's exactly what we don't do. There you go. There's your choice. That's what we do. We don't rebuild the thing as it was. No, sir. No, sir. That's not what we do. Northwind, if you're still here. Hey, Commander Tuvok. Welcome. Happy to see you. Would you be so kind to fetch back? Sees a good screw Asgall option. Yeah, but hi, I'm Meg Greatwing and I have an unbending sense of honor that gets me in trouble sometimes, so I'm gonna vote for D. Well, sorry about that, Chara. Apparently you're gonna have to pay. Alright. I think it's a hybrid, right? Dragon Pit? Or something? Let's see. Ha! You broke it, you bought it. Fine, we'll find your new palace, Your Majesty, but we'll build it our way. Oh, you're very... Oh my god, Chara. You're charming there. Northwind, I remember you saying, on Discord, Asgall is interesting because it's very, you know, old-fashioned for this or that reason. And I had and I replied to that kind of extensively. Do you remember where that was? Like, could you fetch my answer? Is that a thing that you would be able to do now? So Chiefs are going to take over the kingdom. Yeah, Chara, why? I mean, it makes sense that it's you, right? Because, like, you're like, I don't want to pay for this, but since I'm paying for it, I'm gonna rebuild it the way I say it. Bold is sexy. I happen to know. Oh, that's awesome, Lurks. Thank you. To be fair, he cares about having... Okay, let me read that in a second. Oh, I seldom get the chance to work in the northern style. Log walls, fur rugs, roaring braziers. I'll drop some blueprints. Rapid work begins on the new palace. As the longhouse takes shape, a wave of dread passes through the city. It feels like an enemy occupation. That's good. That's good. So now we have kind of a longhouse. Oh, bug. Bug. Squashed. If you're still doing a longhouse, well then you gotta stop voting. Yeah, at least it'll be war. I think it's kind of a halfway through thing, you know? I imagine it as like the foundations being that of a castle and the roofs being those of a longhouse, something like that. How do you solve that bug? So you have to drag here on this eastern sea and this part of the map and drag all the way to left, and you're gonna see writings with a red button, and you click on the red button and that squashes the bug. Right, thank you, Lemon Square. Thank you for reminding me. You have 4,600 gold. So that's how. Alright, the path to victory. Your Majesty, the history books do not look kindly upon usurpers, unless of course they prove themselves worthy of the throne they have stolen. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Steal. Same thing, 4,600 gold. Because when Pikachu Fragger got it, we didn't know what to do. Okay, yeah, no, that's what you do. Like but you have to click on the right side of the C. You click on the rightmost C and drag to the left. If you drag to the right, bad things happen, don't do it. Drag to the left and click on the thing, on the red button. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? So, thanks again, Lurks. So we had something that actually I had... Juhopa, thanks so much for the follow. So we had Asgall Recondition of the Recondition clan. Powerful Northern Orator stands precariously in a longhouse crossbeam screaming like a fallen god. Questionable claimant. Yes. Fantastic. To be fair, he cares about having broken... Where was it? There he is. To be fair, he cares about having broken the Chain Pact at least as much as being a Northerner. His pride comes from the fact that of all the nobles complaining and wanting to break it across the kingdom, it had to be someone from the north, implying very northern means to do it. So in his eyes, without the help of the old gods, the other regions would have no chance to subvert the status quo. And it's all about showing off how the north is better off because it can count on the support of such powerful stuff. Yeah. Greatest king who ever lived. He wants to prove that he is the greatest king who ever lived. That we don't need the pact to be prosperous. Of course, Howitzer. Of course. Like that's the base of his political agenda, right? Like he says, I am better than the pact. We don't need the pact. It's all about showing off that the North is better off because it can count on the support of such a powerful force. As far as it's concerned, the pact was a product of the kingdom that couldn't have been broken using any means coming from the kingdom itself. And he wants to make this very clear and show how what is outside of the kingdom's sphere of influence can be even stronger and more beneficial than what the kingdom and its supposed peace have to offer. Mwah. Thank you. Thank you, Lurks. That's so well put. Yeah, I just self-complimented there, alright? Let's go. Okay, scheme time, everyone. Let's see what you do. Let's see what you do now. Let's see what you do. So we have Robin of the Battle of Cannon Bloodline, infamous Marcher Orator, stands before Blazing Hearth shouting and swearing. Exactly, I'm getting into the character. Whenever the Barons of the March back down from a fight, never! I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful monarch, on the throne. Barons of the March. How do you want to try to overthrow the king? Do you want to start an uprising, maybe, trying to raise the treasury? Or do you want to use modernization to modernize the army and lower other people's military? Or do you want to use propaganda trying to lower stability? I remember people saying, oh, I would like to have an uprising. And now you don't go for it, huh? The first character died in Asgall's dungeon, so Robin is getting revenge against Asgall. Ho 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 ho. That's fantastic. Yeah, no gunpowder. No gunpowder. No gunpowder yet. Propaganda sounds fun. It does. Alright, everybody voted. It's gonna be propaganda. I really want to see. The Barons plan to persuade the population that only a charismatic general can protect them. First, the common folk must be afraid. To advance their scheme, the Barons must lower stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Knut of the Northwind clan? My current character has sworn vengeance and to kill Asgall with their own hands. Oh, I remember, yes. Yes, I remember. By the way, I really want to see... I'm really curious to see how your Discord roleplay is gonna come into play in this. Because, like, a lot of people have been roleplaying in the past week on the Discord, trying to create a sort of alliance across regions to try to reforge the pact and trying to go against the monarch. So I'm expecting a lot of votes to go with a bunch of votes from all 3 regions in something that goes against the king tonight. And I really want to see if that happens. Holdseti, welcome back and thank you for joining. Is this Meg's relative? Yeah. That's a good beard. Knut of Northwind clan's sinister northern troublemaker stands precariously in a longhouse crossbeam, spitting as they speak. Morgana is with us. Asgall now sits the throne and the chiefs are in charge, but the other regions will already be scheming to depose him. Do we stay loyal to the new king, or cut our losses and put me on the throne instead? And chiefs, this is a very important vote. Are you gonna try to support this king, who is a usurper? Or are you going to try to go against him and try to reforge the Chain Pact? Chiefs, vote well. Vote well. Do you want to be loyal and aid this king? Or do you want to ask for the help of a wizard and do sorcery against him? Or do you want to try to find a doppelganger and get rid of him? What do you want to do, chiefs? This is very important. Maybe wrong, but isn't related to Arl III and Roland through the Greatman family? I don't remember. I swear I don't remember. If someone knows, please. King Israel, those long messages are kind of disrupting to my ability to read chat. I would encourage you to type that stuff on Discord, please. Alright. Oh, you're going for doppelganger. Anthony, welcome back. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Or break them down in smaller messages, because otherwise, like, chat goes super fast for me. Wow. Okay. Doppelganger. Yeah, recognition, you are... Like, of course you wanted to be a loyalist. This is for your family. Alright, doppelganger. Too right. A few months in the luxury of the palace and King Asgall has already forgotten the old Wazzy. The old Wazzy. What's a Wazzy? I want you chiefs to write lore on what a Wazzy is. What are old Wazzies? Help me take the throne and I'll Wazzy be loyal to the north. No worries, King Israel. The chiefs plan to swap the real king for a perfect doppelganger. First, they must gain the trust of the spy master. To advance their scheme, they must keep defiance at 4 or less in 4 seasons. 15 patches of lore, yeah. yeah. It's forgotten god. When we spell it becomes lore. That's where we transcend. What do we have here? Alex of the Dragonhound family. Some form of dance in the north. I like that. Welcome, Reaper. Here's the thing though, because they have their own scheme, the regions shall be divided on the scheme to support. It's a traditional extended family. Start a thread, come on. Start a thread on Discord, do it. A political fixer, that's so good. Yeah, where does this family stand? The Dragonhound family. Is this family in support of the pact or not? I mean, I'm assuming, since we don't know, you can just decide, right? If Dragonhound doesn't step up and say, hey, I hate the pact, you can just say, or you can even just say, hey, yeah, most people in this family are against the pact, but this person is not, you know? Yeah, Dragonhound just got here, so... I would say let's go, let's see how it goes. Alex of the Dragonhound family, powerful coastal political fixer, scribbles with a well-used quill and a hardwood desk, explaining in measured prose. Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of King Asgall. Something must be done. While you vote, I'm gonna give a super quick summary. So your options here are to go in with subterfuge, trying to lower stability, patricians, with intimidation trying to raise stability, or with corruption trying to lower authority. What do you want to do? So basically, Dragonhound and everyone who just joined, we are in this dynasty. We're playing with the idea that before we started playing, for 100 years, the kingdom has been at peace, thanks to an agreement that the nobles signed with the monarchs, called the Chain Pact the Chain Pact. And basically, according to this agreement, the regions take turns ruling, right? So a patrician ruler, a chief ruler would marry a baron spouse and have a patrician honor guard, and their son from the baron and the chief would rule on behalf of the spouse's region, right? So a chief king marries a baron queen. The son is going to become king for the barons. Then the baron has to marry a patrician, and the son is going to be a monarch for the patricians. That monarch is going to have to marry a chief, and so on and so forth, right? So that's kind of the idea. Yeah. It's where Vaspir linked. That was the idea. In 400 years, this worked, and it was perfect, and everybody was happy, and we had peace and prosperity. And then at the end of last game, the palace was collapsed. Because some people think that this pact is not useful anymore. So now the kingdom is split in two. Some nobles from all three regions think that the pact is useless. Some others think, no, we need to get the pact back because it was really good for the kingdom. So a lot of families have been saying, oh, we are pro-pact or we are against pact. So if you manage to get an idea, please do let us know. Otherwise, we'll just improvise. And corruption it is. Corruption it is. The patricians plan to turn the throne into a commodity that can be bought and sold at will. First, they must ensure that the rule of law is crumbling. To advance their scheme, the patricians must lower authority to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Down with the pact. Down with the pact. Yeah, no worries, Vitamin Chief. Enjoy your lunch. Not all of the coast, apparently. Yeah. So now we have a false pretender, a long-lost nibbling, and a treacherous half-brother. This one is against the... this family is against the pact. What? Northwind family? It's a pact supporter, right? The pact makes my head hurt. And this was from which family? I forgot. Was it Kane? Hey Kubarek, welcome and thank you for joining. How are you doing? You are a baron. There you are. Damn, looking good. How you doing? Yeah, baron not related to Asgall. That's good, right? What's enabling? It's non-binary. It's non-binary cousin. No, sibling is already non-binary. So I think it's niece and nephew. Yeah, niece and nephew. There you go. All right. So pro-pact. These are your options, I think. Unless you want to correct me in chat. But these are your options. So... easy pick. Easy pick. Robin is associated with Kane. Yeah, exactly. Let's go. A prediction? Oh, I like a prediction. Your Greatness, excellent news from beyond the sky. As your Highness knows, I'm an amateur astronomer. I have seen that a solar eclipse is on its way, visible from the north. We must encourage the kingdom to gather beneath the dark sun and experience this once-in-a-lifetime event. Okay. Great God, no! Heresy! Lurks and Vaspier agree on this. An eclipse is a warning from the ninth god, a sign that the kingdom has fallen into shadow. You don't say! The kingdom has fallen into shadow. All the nobles start talking at once. Some are excited, some horrified, but all are very loud. Focus on holy protection against the eclipse. Encourage visitors to the north to witness the event. I mean... It's obviously going to be encourage visitors to the north, right? It's obviously going to be that. And I'm sure that the eclipse is absolutely not going to be a sign that the kingdom is going to shit because the pact was broken. Of course not. Of course not. Of course not. Oh, I have a feeling that chat is going to be really messy tonight. Because y'all have to coordinate. If chat is too fast, consider using the Discord to coordinate how to do things, so I have even more stuff to read later on. Oh my god, look at the barons! Keepers of the Iron Oath, check the Discord! Taiko is saying. Wow. Juhopod, you are the one who I love this. Juhopod, who is the one who said, we should encourage visitors to the north to witness the event, is the only chief voting to not do that. I love this. Yeah, not everyone is heretics in this game. Alright, let's go. Focus on holy protection. Field Marshal, hello and welcome, and thank you for joining. You are a chief. What's up? I can respect that, yeah. Northern sagas have few specifics about the sun going dark other than the usual we're all going to die, so the chiefs turn to church scripture for help. You hope they will find something before the eclipse occurs. Yeah, we got a new chief. Let's get an honor guard. Your Serene Highness, I have a brilliant idea. Why don't you hold a battle royale to choose your honor guard? Of course it's you, Ephra. Of course it's you. If you let us host it in the coast, I'll even pay for it. The spectacle will boost our economy massively. And of course I'm confident the coastal gladiators will win. Your Majesty, this is pointless. Why don't you just choose your honor guard and have done with it? God damn it, Ephra. God damn it. Don't go less violent contest, it's bugged? Really? We're shuffling it. The thing is, I want to spend money. I don't trust you. I don't trust any of you. I don't trust any of you for the nature of this dynasty, where Asgall knows that he has people against him in all regions. He doesn't trust anyone. He doesn't trust anyone. You didn't expect this, huh? I trust you, but there's a bunch of other chiefs. I don't know if it's gonna be just your chiefs who are in the honor guard. So yeah, you're warriors, but what if somebody from, for instance, Clan Chara, you know, gets here, who's against the pact, against me, you know? And I know you didn't expect this. Oh, he's going against this scheme. Yes, because I don't play to win. I play to roleplay. The battle-bidden brethren arrive a few weeks later. You've never seen such a gang of huge, unpleasant-looking cutthroats, sneering and smirking and cleaning their fingernails with daggers. Your fears are assuaged by their commander, a gray-haired man, who calmly explains the service they provide. As long as the coin doesn't run out, they'll sacrifice themselves to the last man on your behalf. Oh, don't worry, Chara. I was just saying, I wouldn't trust a northern honor guard if Chara people was in there. Yeah, yeah. Or yeah, Northwind or whoever, you know? All other loyalist, pro-pact chiefs. Your Majesty, you will tell these superstitious barons to get over themselves and let us harvest their trees. We need the wood for our craft people. I've told you 1,000 times, chiefs, that forest is thoroughly haunted. You'll damn us all if you go logging there. But you sold us a logging contract and said contract has no exclusion for hunting. Your Majesty, the barons cannot be allowed to wiggle out of their commitments. I agree. I absolutely agree. Joint stuff? No. The chiefs have a contract, they may go logging. The chiefs have a contract and they may go logging. A joint Northern Marcher hunting reserve? That is pact talk. That is Chain Pact talk. We don't do that. In my reign. Apparently we don't even do what I say we should do, but that's a different matter. Oh wow, okay. Oh wow. Honor dictates that the chiefs get what they paid for, right? I agree. I agree. They should. Looks like we're gonna let them harvest the lumber, but share the proceeds with the barons. Okay, yeah, that's okay. I mean, that's I disagree. I disagree, but okay. Barons are, yeah, pulling their weight there. Asgall sucks. You are the ones who are voting the things that I'm not asking for. Was that one chief? Melting penguins. Who's poor as fuck and of course wants some money. Let them harvest the lumber, but share the proceeds with the baron. And it's a fail. With the council experts' permission, hundreds of northern lumberjacks rush into the haunted forest and start hacking it down, but they're woefully unprepared for what they find. Well, the moment the workers cut into the ancient trees, they come alive, picking up laborers and devouring them whole. It was haunted. Panic spreads. The chiefs withdraw from the area immediately, but the forest does not return to dormancy. Instead, trees start marching across the march, ransacking villages along the way. Well, yeah, panic is spreading, of course. The trees are indeed on the move. Manager made welcome. They are in the trees. I warned you. Yeah, you warned us. You did indeed warn us. Now there's an army of angry trees on our doorstep. The greed of the chiefs knows no bounds. This is so perfect. This is so perfect. Of course you would want one of those as friends. Asgall incompetent? Might be the case. Might be the case. Auction time, everyone. Auction time. Auction time. So it's up to you what to do. Let's go. Exclamation mark fund followed by the letter of the building you want to fund followed by the amount of money you want to spend. Your options are... Let me have the moving trees. Your options are raising stability with A, going against the barons, lowering stability with B, going with the barons, lowering farming for the chiefs with C, lowering military for the chiefs with D, and just weaken the chiefs, raising military for the patricians with E, or lowering authority with F. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Oh, I should let you know. 10 seconds left. 10 seconds left now. Dr. Guess Who, hello. Hadn't seen you. And 3, 2, 1. Boom. Lower stability, lower authority. Oh my god. This kingdom is a freaking mess. Anthony the Eternal. Building a theater. Makes sense. You need those. You need those for your exhibition. Improlcate. And other barons. I'm assuming. Prison. Good stuff. And the barons are on the verge of rebellion already? Oh my god. Well, that was quick. Well, let's first deal with let's deal with the trees, right? Shouldn't we? Let's deal with the trees. Reinstep the Chain Pact the hard way. That would be cool. That would be freaking cool. Howitzer, please, if you can, don't spam all caps. Use highlighted messages, rather. So, Your Highness, ever since the Spurred Brain Chiefs tried to cut down our ancient grove, the trees have been rampaging across the marsh. Alexander's Trade Federation, I think, is ATF. You just said... Wait. Captain Atwater approaches your throne, refusing to bow or even take a knee at your presence, so you must be the chain breaker. I heard you drop the pallets onto the last king. Now, I don't care much for either side in this quarrel, but I can tell there is coin to be made here. So state your price for the service of a silver sailor. Well... no matter what the price, I want you to kneel down. Then we can deal. Then we can have a deal. If you don't do that, you won't have my support. You just said the forest was haunted. Lots of forests are haunted. You should have said composed of ancient cursed trees that swallow people whole. The grove is older than the kingdom itself. It's no wonder it held such power. Please, my liege, assemble the council. We have to appease the trees. Okay. Ancient cursed trees, yeah. Set fire to the march. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Well... Atwater, if you're answering, wait a second, please. The way I see it, we should bring in Northern soldiers to help fight. You know, I think that's what we should do. Like this, as much as it can be tempting for people, for pro-pact people, I don't think they would do it, because this would absolutely devastate the farming of the march. And this can have dire consequences of the balance of the kingdom. So I don't think the pro-pact would do this. This sounds like a bad choice for pro-pact. Especially since they don't really need lower stability now, since authority is still at 3. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say we do this. Bring in Northern soldiers. Yeah. We bring in Northern soldiers to help fight. Right? Everybody's happy. We solved the issue. Exactly. And the idea being, how does Iron Choice work, RP-wise? He's just saying, that's what we do. He's just intimating a command here. He tries to force the noble's hands. Mag keeps accidentally agreeing with Asgall despite being ideologically opposed to him, where it really matters. Oh my god, that is terrible. And the idea here is not we should help. The idea here... they don't need how to protect themselves. Let them show. Let us show them how to do it. Of course, the pact fell. They don't know how to protect themselves. They need the North to protect them. Let's go solve this issue as well. They're gonna be grateful. 80% chance. Let's see. Then you have even more foes both low and high. Don't let the flames take your pride when your city burns. You're gonna be beheaded at the first opportunity. And by the old gods, we'll show these soft barons how to cut down a few trees. Exactly. Legions of northern soldiers, lumberjacks, and rangers armed with wood cutting axes and torches are sent to the front lines. And it's a success! Crisis averted. Hey, Junkie! Welcome. Welcome back, Junkie. You are a chief. How you doing? In the name of the old Wassy. Exactly. Despite the ferocity, the trees are no match for northern grit. Nor their sharp axes. Stumps litter the landscape and the volunteers are paraded through the march. The legends of killer trees fades from the world once again. The Archbishop claims that one more bastion of the deposed god's influence has been destroyed. Yeah, no more rebellion, but nobody voted for the rebellion, so we're good. We're good. Yeah, that was really bad. Your Greatness, I'm afraid we learned nothing from scripture about the eclipse. Heathens, we searched through our most ancient monasteries and discovered a book describing a time when the sun went dark. And then, servants of the evil seventh god broke through while darkness fell and took possession of the one who predicted the eclipse. And now the seer in question is none other than Chief Juhopod. That's just some old book. I'm not any sort of demon. Not yet. My liege, the scripture describes how the demons will use Juhopod to bring havoc to our realm. We must protect the kingdom. Yeah. Why not? Just freaking murder the guy. It's just one guy. Does this chief support the pact? It doesn't matter. It's just one head. It doesn't matter. Pro pact or pro Asgall? Sorry, nothing personal here, Juhopod. Just nothing personal against you. It's just kill one to save many? Yeah. Every day. For Asgall, of course. For Asgall. This book means nothing. The sun never goes dark. We have evidence. No! I mean, that was an easy choice. This is utter nonsense. What do you mean? Asgall's decisions? It's just a person. One more, one less. What can happen? Exactly. Salutes to Juhopod here. Looks like Juhopod is gone. Who is Juhopod? Juhopod's dead, baby. Juhopod's dead. Not this one, though. I mean, yeah, in fact, we're not worrying about this. No! This is an outrage! The Inquisitor's guards drag them away with ruthless efficiency. They are executed within the hour, their body left in a cleansing pool far underground. The chiefs vow revenge. That's fine. That's fine. That is fine. Salutes to you, Juhopod. Claims to support the chiefs, kills one. I mean, it's just one person. That's the first one, I think, for today. Your Majesty, it's important you find a spouse sooner rather than later. I mean, at this point I have to. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. It's an easy enough decision. You'll marry into the chiefs as we agreed before you took the throne, right? Right? Alright. And the season. Now we want man. We want muscular man. And to be quite honest, yeah, we got the first LGBTQ IA plus monarch, and it's Asgall. So, yeah. Be quite fair. I think we need funds. I think we need funds. Yeah, like the treasury is not great, right? Oh no, Ephra, no. We're gonna. The thing is this: we're gonna do the exact same thing as the pact. You know, we're gonna have the ritual and everything, but we're gonna marry whoever the crap we want. The pats look really plump. You're really right. Yeah, that is for sure. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna go with one round of money from everyone. Just to make sure that we have a good treasury. And then we're just gonna stay quiet. I dare you to tax me? There you go. Sure. Crady Indy, hello and welcome. You are a chief. Actually, you kinda... Oh, if I get the chance, I'm gonna do it. So I actually should start writing down. So we have Atwater, and Canna. Yeah. At least it's equality. And namesake returns. Let's take a look at this. Your Majesty, I love this. King Israel, this means war. Listen to this, everyone. So, King Asgall destroys the royal palace, murders the king, his spouse, his infant child, and a bunch of retinue, breaks a 100-year-old pact, and then taxes nobles for 400 gold, and that is the straw that breaks the camel's back. That is too much. 400 gold is too much. The rest was passable, but the 400 gold? No, that means war. Priorities. Oh, Atwater just said that pretty much once that he's an enemy of the king, and the king is like, okay, I'm gonna kill you the first chance I get. Your Majesty, you might recall that your predecessor, Roland, allowed a child from the march to take his name. Why bother with such a thing? Well, I was never quite sure, perhaps just to do something nice. In any case, we had word from the march that this child has reached adulthood. Yeah, the last thing we need is a reminder of an old king. Young Roland has become a notable bard, traveling all across the kingdom, but they're quite the rebel rouser. Apparently they've been stirring up discontent against your rule, saying that you're a usurper and Roland was the true wearer of the crown. Well, we all know how this is going to end, right? I really like that kid. Oh, God, I cannot force them... I have a feeling I'm not gonna get what I want here. Kid is based. Gotta pass a law. We have to pass a law. We have to pass a law. Make it harder for bards to travel from town to town. We gotta pass a law, everyone. We have to pass a law. We have to pass a law. God damn it. God damn it. Your mistake? What mistake? What do you mean? You should have vetoed A. I don't know. This is for the taxes. Parts can sing what they want. Yeah, I don't like that. Ah. You know what? It's A. Gotta be less sweaty and more about RP. King Asgall, I think, doesn't realize how much the nobles want to vote against him. No. He's starting to realize, though. Roland the Bard continues their subversive songs and gains quite a following. Visitors flock to the marsh to hear them play. Hopefully the next musical fight arrives soon and Roland is shoved aside. In a ditch. With spikes. And poisonous snakes. Venomous. You want me to vote for my own clan to be unable to travel to the capital for council? I mean, yeah, you're right there. Oh, he's probably singing the anthem, yes. Yeah. A pillar of the community, huh? Okay. Your Highness, I regret to have to bring this matter to you, but there's no other way. We've been tracking a marcher criminal who's wanted in conjunction with a number of high-profile incidents back home. We thought she'd slipped the net until recently, when we discovered that she fled into the coast a number of years ago. But the patricians are refusing to let us investigate further. Who is this criminal? We don't know her real name, but the peasants call her Backstab Ellie. She's lied, cheated, and murdered her way halfway across the march. Wait a moment. Are you talking about merry old Ellie? She's a pillar of the community back in Mykonos. She arrived a few years ago from the march and used her wealth to invest in local businesses and set up an orphanage. Everyone loves her. Surely you jest? Merry old Ellie, this woman is a bloodthirsty criminal and must be punished. By the way, can I just say that I love the fact that today we're having a lot of events that have to do with interregional conflict. Like we've had the eclipse, we've had the lumber camp issue, we've had this one. This is so cool. Like, this goes to show if the Chain Pact had was still up, this would all have had very peaceful resolutions, right? Trying to cooperate. The game just knows, yeah. This is what happens. Yeah, like, today is a perfect demonstration of what happens when there's no pact. It's so good. It's so good. Send her back. No. I am the justice. Not you. I'm the one who decides. I'm the one who makes calls. I gotta make sure that she gets a fair judgment. But it shouldn't be me to decide. I'm fine with season Sir Clement's anti-pact. Right. This is close. It's 8 to 9, so I'm gonna give you a few more seconds. I'm gonna make sure that she gets a fair judgment. 8 to 10. I'm gonna count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Alex does not speak for all of us, or even most of us. When Backstab Ellie arrives in the capital, she looks like any other sweet old lady, the sort of woman who gives local children candies against their parents' wishes. How can I help you, dearie? I've seen enough. Execute this criminal. You have Yeah, you have Ellie carted off to the dungeons to await an execution the next morning. But to your horror, she escapes the same night. God fucking damn it. I thought you said it was gonna be fair? Yeah. It was. That's a to be continued moment. Yeah, yeah. Didn't see that coming. Oh, you didn't? I am amazing. KOTC having way too much fun being a tyrant. For once, yes. Someone freed her, yeah. Yeah, this king is so fucked. Did anyone else see that weird old lady run past their house last night? This is good. Oh, no, he's not a good tyrant. No. Damn, she escapes the same night. I'm so sorry, Your Majesty. She told me it was misunderstanding and that she was just a poor old lady who'd accidentally wandered in. And she gave me a sweet from her pockets that she had been saving for a rainy day and... You mean to say she slipped through our fingers again? We might never get another chance to punish her now. You don't see Backstab Ellie again. She doesn't show up at her orphanage in Mykonos, nor anywhere else in the coast. Perhaps she fled to the coast this day. What? This should say the north. Right? This should say the north. Can I claim weird old lady for my family? She's growing on me. Yeah, this should be in the north. You didn't look at the coast good enough. Oh, it says the coast? Okay. Okay. The coast so good she fled there twice. Okay. Eligible options. Let's see whose life we can ruin. I have found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young man from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely, you'll be securing a powerful alliance. From the west coast to the east coast makes sense. The Chancellor leads you to the Great Hall. Yada yada yada. Let's see the eligible bachelors. They whisk away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Niall. Damn, Niall! Firstborn son of the Northern D clan. Handsome, isn't he? Apparently he's also exceptionally well-mannered and agreeable for a Northerner. He's the company of witch women and god speakers who have taught him mysterious secrets. He was already engaged once, but it didn't last. No one's sure why. Okay. Oh, okay. That makes sense, Reaper. Yeah, no mags for me. I can see the appeal, I suppose. From the coast we have Nestor, the wealthy heir to Lord Patrician the Honest Sweet's estate. Oh, wouldn't Siricius be mad? Wouldn't Siricia be mad here? By the way, how pronounce your name? Is it Siricio or is it the Italian Siricio? Uh-huh. Marry Consi to own the Consis. And that's kind of what I'm thinking. That's exactly what I'm thinking, Dragon Pit. Wait, you can use a marriage candidate as a hostage to ensure loyalty. From the coast we have Nestor, the wealthy heir to Lord Patrician the Honest Sweet's estate. He's always getting himself into trouble for some reason or another. He loves to lose his fortune betting at the arena. There was also a scandal recently where he was publicly critical of the church. Nothing came of it. I'm assuming Honest Sweet is not here. I like the sound of him. And finally we have the Marshes offering. Victor, scion of the prestigious Dr. Guess Who bloodline. The barons all seem a little scared of him, though I can't work out why. Like most of the barons, his great passion is hunting. No beast is safe from his crossbow. He was high up in the army training the troops, but was dishonorably discharged for some reason. Sounds like a laugh. Alright. The game knows. Asgall is speedrunning his way to his own tier on the tier list. I think so. Honest Sweet is not here, right? I, Pythia, am technically Nestor's mother, as I am married to Swede. Oh. It could be from a previous marriage. I don't know what the situation is there. Honestly, chiefs seem like the best option. It kind of does, except for the hostage situation. You know, show me Niall again. Marley is also exceptionally well-mannered and agreeable for a northerner. This guy's kind of cool. But Nestor. Nestor is a gem. I don't even know. Why did you send Nestor? Why did the coast send Nestor, of all people? Hostage, right? I want the secrets of Witch Women and Godspeaker, but this is such a power move. We have a plan for him. Maybe they dislike Nestor. Could be the black sheep of the family. Oh, that's true. So it's like the worst option. The worst possible option. Ah, that might be it. That might be it. Right. It's not necessarily his son. Yeah, you're right. Sending you something real quick in Discord. Okay. Because I think it's one of those two. Like, it's either the northern candidate or the coastal candidate. What's that, Marley? What's that? So renting us to rebel looks like? It's the thing is, it's either the coastal candidate to take us hostage against pro-pact families, or it's the northern candidate because I kind of like him better. One of the two. The Baron one, I don't like the fact that it was discharged. Dishonorably discharged? Was it? I don't know. Marley, gotta be quick. I'm gonna give you like 30 seconds and then I'm gonna choose. Can't forget that most Northerners aren't loyal also though. Yeah, that's true. That's true. What's that? PJ, hello. Thanks so much again. I heard some news from Bart Roland. They are fire. Only true king can judge me. Second of Kingdom most wanted ambitions as a Barda. Duck the Town Guard, real Bardas, Bards of the Hood, March's love. Goddamn Roland, I'll get you one day. That's fun. Thank you again, PJ. Okay, here it is. Thank you, Marley. Okay. I want the hostage. I really want the hostage. Excellent, I'll make the arrangements. Yep. I want the hostage. While the king settles into his young reign, a general has risen in the march. The indomitable Baron Robin. My hostage divorced me, he walked out. Sometimes it's fun to just be evil. I mean, I'm not evil. I'm a powerful monarch, alright? General, fantastic news. We're ready to move forward with the plan. The kingdom is in such a state that commoners are begging for someone to save them. All we need is a suitable boogeyman to get them really riled up. The Ashmeaden Empire will do, I should think. After all, they've always coveted our lands, especially in the marsh, and how would our dear king stop them with the kingdom in such a state? Good thinking, General. While your campaign warns of the Ashmeaden threat and proposes a martial defense, we will build an army to back your words. For the next stage of their scheme, oh my god. For the next stage of the Baron scheme, their stat goal is to have the highest military in 3 seasons. That's gonna be tough. They have 5 and the chiefs have 9. That's gonna be tough. Yeah, they gotta have the highest. Well, let's see what the patricians say. I see a pirate here. In a dingy seaside tavern, 2 patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. Good news, my friend. The palace officials have been accepting my bribes. They're becoming more and more open to corruption. What are you getting in return? Oh, not much. I better sit in the council chamber. access to the king's room when he's out, that sort of things. But the important thing is that the king's staff are getting used to selling their principles to the highest bidder. So what next? Palace staff are one thing, but the true prize would be the loyalty of the Chancellor and the rest of the king's inner circle. To do that, we need to demolish their respect for the king. Yeah, bad patties without mass. If the kingdom is in chaos, they will see the king as an incompetent fool and be much more open to our bribes. To advance their scheme, the patricians must lower stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Thank the barons for that. Sorry. Alright. Alright, we're gonna stop the count here. We're gonna stop the count. Absolutely. Don't worry, I'm gonna give you a lot of time to do that. A lot of time to do it. We've done it in the past, and it works even with delay. So don't worry. Alright. Best served cold. What? Best served cold? And a vanity project. Let me get a cough drop because I'm getting a lot of coughing. Give me a second. I'm gonna be right back. Like 30 seconds. Alright, here we go. Oh, wow. We almost have a rebellion going. Yeah, rebellion, sir. Almost. So, let's do best served cold. Oh. I petition the Oath Keepers and MrKaji to reflavor propaganda as an attempt to use Roland the Bard to rally the march against the king who unleashed a tide of murder trees. Yes, I agree. I didn't say it means swear. Well, you forgot the royal marriage. In the capital, the solar eclipse does little except make the day a little gray. Oh no, I think I know what's happening. Wait, what? The solar eclipse does little except make the day a little gray. In the north, a mild panic spreads when the sun goes dark. When nothing happens, the people breathe a sigh of relief. See, everything is fine. Oh. But when you call the next council session, Juhopod II looks furious. My parent was unjustly slaughtered in the name of nonsense about eclipse demons. I demand justice. Nonsense? Your parent is dead? And I see no demons anywhere in the kingdom. We couldn't have been more right. There you go. Oh, Ephra is absolutely the bad person. The chiefs look at each other uncertainly, not sure where to throw their support. I want an apology and compensation for the treacherous barons. Can we throw them in the dungeon? So... I say throw them in the dungeon for their insolence. I say just throw them in the dungeon and go see. I'm gonna stop the count. I don't even want to hear anything about this. I don't want to hear anything about this. Alright. Yeah, we go see. We go see. I'm gonna do stop the count on this. Stop the counts ends automatically after 15 seconds. Alright? Hey, someone new is welcome back! I know you never get to hear this enough, but thank you. No, thank you, really. Happy to see you. I hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. So, C will kill off Honor Guard. Thank you for the spoiler. Don't spoil events for me. Never do it. Never, ever, ever. Never, ever, ever, ever. Ephra. Never. Never, ever, 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 ever. Voting hasn't started. Voting has not started. Never. I was this close to timing you out. Exactly. Bad Ephra. There's going to be stop the count. To make sure that you get as much of an opportunity to vote, even with the long delay. I'm going to count down from 10, and then I'm going to start the vote. Alright? So get ready, so you can, you know, figure out when to vote based on your delay. I'm going to count down from 10, then I'm going to start the vote, and it's going to last 15 minutes. If you vote too early, and Twitch chat is not allowing you to repost the same message because it's the same, you can change the capitalization of any letter, and the message will go through. Alright? Did I say 15 minutes? 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Alright, I'm gonna count down from 10, and then you're gonna have 15 seconds to vote. I hope everything else I said you were listening to, otherwise it's not my problem. Vote C, throw this person into the dungeon. I don't want to hear of this. It's going to count down. The vote is going to start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Vote C, vote C, vote C. You have 13 seconds, 12 seconds, 11 seconds, 10 seconds. If you voted too early, you can change capitalization to make the vote go through. 4, 3, vote C. C is the thing we want. 1 second. It's a tie! It's a tie. This is great. This is great. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. This is great. Perfect. It's so good. Thank you. Injustice, outrage, my family line. Yeah, what about it? Someone news. Wait, you haven't joined. You have to retype it, but with no space. They rush at you with a knife drawn? Their desperation enables them to stab several of your honor guard before the palace watch drag them away. Come on, you've caused us trouble. The other chiefs murmur in shock as the door slams. They're even more shocked when the marshal has Juhopa II executed for attempted regicide. There you go. But later, several barons tell you quietly that it was the best decision. Clearly, a hot temper runs in the family. It does, right? Welcome back, penguins. What delicious stuff are you doing? Are you eating? Well, PJ, thank you so much again. Breaking news: Roland II formed a group, BWA Bards with Attitude. They're dissing the usurper hard members of the group. Roland II, Dice Cube, Elementary E, Physician Dre, and some other bards. The musical monsters have competition now. Thank you, PJ. God, I love the idea of Bard Roland being a protagonist of this now. How's he already at 3 in episode 2? I'm efficient. I'm an efficient king. Big entertainment. So that happened, yep. Alright. The royal wedding, let's do it. Your wedding to Nestor is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the only one taking part. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Nestor at your side. You take this man as your lawfully wedded husband. No. Of course I do. Then I pronounce you king and husband. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast a dance. Your new husband Nestor dances so vigorously that he spills wine all over himself. By the time you find yourself alone with Nestor, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. Lil JD, hello and welcome. How you doing? Thank you for joining. You are chief. All rebellions halted. Yeah, Nestor is, or he's drinking to forget. Thank you, Marley. I appreciate that. Hey, Lil. Hey, Lil JD. Yeah, you can rebel in time. But if the conditions don't apply at the end of the turn, the rebellion is just stopped. It doesn't start. By the time you find yourself alone with Nestor, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. Good God, I am so drunk and yet somehow not drunk enough. Time for more wine. Yeah, servants bring us wine. That's the spirit. I think we should sleep in separate bed chambers for now. By which I mean, you should sleep in the dungeons. I don't know why I find that so funny. Thank you, Junkie. That's very funny, right? Well, of course, where we come from with, man. With plenty of time to get to know each other better, huh? Right? Right? Yeah, Asgall is playing his own game. Oh, God. Poor guy. Poor Nestor. It's grandma all over again. Kinda, yeah. It's RimWorld, yeah. A vanity project. Oh, we should absolutely find this. The chief architect bustles into your office carrying an armful of parchment. Statues can be torn down, paintings can be burned. Don't you think it's time you left a lasting mark on this kingdom? As if I haven't already. Yeah, laughs hysterically. Yeah, takes notes. Oh, God. I propose we carve your majesty's visage into the side of a mountain. It will take the dozens of artisans, thousands of hours, but I will assure you're always remembered. Yeah. I'm so glad you think so, your majesty. It'll be the talk of the kingdom and beyond. You call a vote to discuss his outrageous plan. A mountainside carved in your likeness will surely get people talking, but it'll take time and a lot of gold. Go ahead with the project. Of course. Of course. I mean, we don't want to add Nestor here, because poor Nestor. Like, honestly, adding Nestor would probably be a really kind of an insult to him, poor guy. Like, I don't think people want to remember the poor life of Nestor. So I don't think Seeking and Shirt Chiefs can rebel. I don't do strategizing, it's okay. But yeah, I think it's A or C, to be quite honest. I think it's A or C. I think it's A or C. The king married a guy we don't know who he just married. I mean, you saw him at the marriage ceremony, and that's it. Like, that's all you'll ever see of him. You know, token appearances in public, where like he wears a mask, right? We make his mask a little larger, and it can be either an impersonator or it can be just him with, you know, something on his mouth so he cannot speak, and ask for help. Like, so he's forced to do these, you know, to wave. Junkie, you have 800 gold. 800 gold to your name. 11 to 11 to 12? This is very close. Okay. Pity wouldn't be because it would be so worth it. Tycho, let me show you. Nope. There you are. Handsome devil. 13 and soon to be 0. 13 to 11 to 12. This is incredibly close. I'm gonna be counting down from 5 here. If you haven't voted, this is the time to do it. Counting down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Oh. A it was. Ephra, where are you? You are here. Boom. There you are. Young and happy, as always. Well. Oh, this will be a new wonder of Celestath. Planning starts in earnest. The mountainside is covered in scaffolding. You wait eagerly for news of the project's completion. The work is plagued by setbacks. The stone is harder to carve than anticipated. Storms knock down the scaffolds. The rock slide erases much of the work that has been done. Your Majesty, I have to admit that I may have bitten off more than I could chew. This is a disaster. It can be turned around, I swear to the 9th. As the weeks roll past, it becomes clear that the Chief Architect's grand ideas will take a lot longer to come to fruition. I mean, I get that you're not up to date on the RP, but we are very much trying to topple the Monarch. Oh, I got that impression. And season. We desperately need more Barons on the Discord. Up in the north, Chief Melting Penguins is hosting a grand feast at her clan hall. The gods are not smiling upon us, friend. We're failed to win the Spymaster's trust, and she still watches us with an eagle eye. How goes the search for the lookalike? Not well, I'm still looking. The best I've found— wait, why are you scheming? Condition. The best I've found is a peasant with the wrong shaped nose, the wrong colored eyes, and a wooden leg. Don't let that discourage you. Keep searching. Our doppelganger is out there. I'm sure of it. I can explain. The chief's aim is to lower their defiance to 4 or less. It's the doppelganger disguised as your dad. Oh, you're a spy. Ah, that's very clever. It's very clever of you. Oh gods, I will die again. You might. You might. An invitation? In the Crownlands? What? What? Ah, Asgall, my heart. I have proposition for you. I'm heading to a split tournament in a few months. It's one of the foremost in all the kingdom. Want to join me? You're not going anywhere, Nestor. You're not going anywhere. Oh, it's... I mean, the mercenaries are dead, so... I don't know. Hey, Lemon Square, welcome back. Oh, Nestor is bad, is what you missed. Asgall is bad. Did I say Nestor? Yeah, right? Sirius also plays Split. That sort of thing isn't for me. Actually, no. I'll come and watch you play, because I want to give the impression that you're free. Marvelous. I'm looking forward to it. Absolutely. Like, you're a hostage. I'm going everywhere you're going. Of course, Darth Von Doom. Exactly, Marley. Yeah. Nestor is just the chilliest hostage there is. 5 stars. Peelers are fluffy. Would get caught up in a royal plot again. Nestor is probably the top. Yeah, what you missed is Asgall speedrunning worst monarch in history title. Yep. If you are going everywhere he is going, doesn't that make you the hostage? Not if I decide where he goes. Let's take a look at debt collection. Council session has ended for the day, so you're quite surprised when Baron Simple Coffee corners you in a back passage of your castle just before dusk. Hail, Your Highness. Apologies for surprising you like this, but I have an urgent matter that I thought you'd want to hear in private before I go to the council. I imagine the dungeon's just having all these horrible torture devices and jail cells in it, and then one of the cells is just extremely luxury with Nestor in it. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Your husband, the king consort, how can I put this? He owes me a lot of money. Oh, guess is gonna die next. Armor Jeep, welcome back, and thank you for joining. How are you doing? You are a chief of the North. I need money for my coffee addiction. Oh, you won't have a coffee addiction for long, don't worry. No, your character hasn't appeared, Lemon Square, I think. Gambling debts mainly. He borrowed quite a lot from me to recover some lost funds, but now it's time to collect, and he's been avoiding me. Officer's arrest is full. The barons don't look too favorably on your unwarranted arrest, but a few nights in the darkest cells of the dungeons are enough to persuade Simple Coffee that it's in his best interest to let these debts go. You release him once an agreement has been reached. He'll think twice before threatening the king consort again. There you go. Hi, Armor Jeep, how you doing? Yeah, he's under house arrest. There you go. That was easy. See? Very easy. A new honor guard. The deaths of your honor guard in the line of duty was a tragedy, Your Majesty, but we don't have time to mourn. We must replace them at once. The king needs protection. What are my options? Each region offers a selection of elite guards, blah 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 blah. Of course, since your previous honor guard were foreign mercenaries who fulfilled their contractual obligations by dying to protect you, there are no other mercenaries who've expressed interest. Okay. Tell me about anyone? At random. I've made my decision. How will I afford my coffee now? Not my problem. Off with his head. Time to pick the North? I don't trust the North. Like, there are people who hate me in all regions. You know who are the people I trust most now? You want to know who the people I trust most are now? The patricians. Exactly, because I'm holding a hostage from them. Yep. Hey Amron, welcome back and thank you for joining. How are you? You are a baron. Right, right. We all hate you? Yeah, but I have a hostage. Maybe you're safest without an honor guard? I don't know. This is going to be so awkward for me in Sweden to write for the Lord later. Maybe, or we'd both be laughing our hearts out because of this. I mean, I don't need an honor guard anymore. The fact that that happened makes me think I need an honor guard. That hostage means nothing to most of us, but Asgall doesn't know that. Asgall thinks that he's smart, and that hostage is doing work. The old guard was murdered by a chief. Thank you, Pasney. Probably need to sacrifice to get Asgall power. Asgall doesn't think that. Tarzan and Lily now get any guard. What happened? Oh, this is the second honor guard. The first was murdered. I think Asgall is so convinced of his power play here that he's gonna go with the Coastal Gladiators. Yep. Very good, Your Majesty. I will make the arrangements at once. The gladiators arrive a few weeks later. The men are bare-chested and the women are dressed, eager to show off their bodies as much as their weaponry. They gather behind your throne and begin oiling themselves up. Boom. Auction time, everyone. We might want to raise stability or authority. That would be great. Exclamation mark fund. It started. Exclamation mark fund, followed by the letter of the bill you would fund, followed by the amount of money you want to spend. Your options are raising military for the chiefs with A, raising authority with B, raising farming for the chiefs with C, lowering faith for the chiefs with D, raising stability with E, lowering stability with F. No bazaar. No bazaar. You're right. That was your contingency, right, Steel? The thing we discussed on Discord, me and you lot. We might want to vote for B or E, you know? Those are two desirable options. And 10 seconds left. 10 seconds left here. Vote, 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 vote. Vote, 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 vote. Ah, they did it. Yes, I want mature. Oh, it's gonna happen. Don't worry. If it's not this one, I trust that there's gonna be one next time. All right. So what happened? Lemon Square and Electri, patricians piloted this auction, got an aqueduct to the north and a prison. Lower stability. Yeah, good job. Good job. Yeah. There's already a rebellion, a rebel. So, are we going to have a rebel? A rebellion? Anyways. Tell me more about it. Tell me more about it. Pat Swin! Yeah, tell me more about the rebellion. Oh, the patricians might be winning? Well, tell me more. Tell me more. The split tournament. Nestor leads you inside Lord Patrician Ephra Bulbizar's seaside villa. The scents of incense and seafood hang heavy in the air. And in the hair as well. The Pat Clement is against the pact, yeah. Yeah, Ephra the Gambler. So good to see you, Your August. If Ephra is not an enemy, okay. Your August Majesty, when Nestor told me you were coming, I almost didn't believe him. Nestor's first opponent will be Baroness King Israel, by the way. Where do I sit? I don't give a shit about all these. Right over here, Your Serene Highness. Ephra Bulbizar leads you to some benches near the edge of the room where a number of other spectators are already sitting. Refreshments and snacks are handed around freely. I'm rooting for Baroness King Israel. She hasn't lost a game since 964. So 2 years. Wow, that's a long time. This is the Pro Tour. My king has sent this urgent message. My nephew has returned with the force and has taken back the clan hall. I don't know how much longer I can evade them. What? Yeah, you're here, King Israel. Yeah, they're playing Magic the Gathering. It's the Pro Tour. Wow. Oh, great God, Your Majesty. I didn't expect to see you here. I'm just here for the King concert. Don't worry about it. This is so ominous. This is so ominous. Now that we know the background. I'm just here for the King concert. Of course, Nestor is a regular at Ephra Bulbizar's tournaments. I'm sorry you didn't get an invite sooner. We have to be a little careful, you know. The Church of the Ninth can be a little timid when it comes to gambling. Namarun spends the next few minutes explaining the basics of competitive play to you. Most of it goes over your head, until they're interrupted. Excellent! Take that, you bastard! No! Get Zogs! What's wrong with these damn cards? Wow, Nestor won? Well, that was unexpected, but there's no way he beats Chief Morgrim Moon in the next round. Oh no. Oh no, Nestor is a freaking cheater. Oh no. It's a cheater. Why not? Morgrim Moon is a true veteran. She's only been beaten once in the last circuit by none other than Lady Patrician Yeah Girl Juniper. Literally, who is this man? Morgrim. Juniper is a bit washed up nowadays, barely ever plays and just drinks a lot, but she still comes to all the tournaments. No one knows why. No, I think Nestor is cheating. Well, if you'll excuse me, my liege, I need to refill my drink. Head over to watch Nestor's match. You find your seat near the next table where Nestor is setting up to play against Chief Morgrim Moon. Namron joins you once again, their cup filled. Because I'm the best. I would have loved to speak to you, but I have to keep an eye on my husband. You don't think you can beat me, do you? We'll see soon enough. 30% chance. And of course it's a fail. The game goes by in a blur, Chief Morgrim Moon is aggressive, and Nestor just can't keep up. It's a matter of minutes before he's forced to concede defeat. Better luck next time, a good king consort. Well, I suppose that's it. I've been knocked out, but at least I put in a good showing. This was a waste of time. I suppose I won't bother asking you to come with me next time then. You and Nestor stay to watch the finale before heading back to the capital. You didn't win anything, but at least you spent some quality time with your husband. Quality time with your husband. Quality time with your husband. That's a good one. That's a good one. Nestor is oblivious completely. So, a den of corruption. Well, let's do this. Your Majesty, I was recently accosted in the halls of the Royal Palace by Lord Patrician Electory. The pirate, you mean? Count your lucky star, I have to deal with him all the time. Your Majesty, I'm pretty sure you offered me a bribe. It was subtle, but the offer was there. If he's bold enough to offer me a bribe, you can be assured the rest of our advisors have also been approached. Even the Chancellor? Even the Chancellor. Even the Marshal? Even the Marshal. Even the Treasurer? Especially the Treasurer. It's always too fun. This bit is too good. Oh god. What about the Spy Master? I'm talking with the Spy Master right now. I'm awaiting word from my little birds, but my instinct is that you can trust the Chancellor. The rest of him is not. I'm not so sure. Yeah, this never gets old. Even the Spy Master? Spy Master looks around frantically. God. We need to call a vote and see if we can stop this sort of behavior from becoming commonplace. Alright. I mean, this is actually gonna work, right? So... we're definitely gonna do this. Oh my god. Plus 1,000 gold. Come on, vote A, everyone. Go vote freaking A. Even the spy... got me. It's gotta be an A. It's gotta be an A here. If you vote B, you're called the Vagans. I have to go shower and sleep. Please restore the pact. Also, any true lore from me will be posted in the morning. I have enough to fill some pages. Oh my god, Tycho, no. But thank you so much for being here for Play Tycho. Enjoy your shower. Have a great night, and I'll see you on Friday, hopefully. Take care. Have a good one. Shooting the coast in the foot. That's what I would like to have. But, yeah, apparently no. Let's see who's not a Caldevagan here. Vaspir is not a Caldevagan. Good job, Vaspir. I do everything what the king says, then don't rebel. This is an outrage. Why are you picking on me? Everyone in this council has done a bit of bribery in their day. The investigation into Lord Patrician Electory's personal finances will take up a lot of his time. You've hampered the Patrician's effort. They will not be evaluated until the end of next season. Let's see the air now. I'm gonna leave you time to rebel if you want, but just know that we only need one more chief to rebel. Wait, PJ just rebelled? What the fuck? Why did PJ rebel? Of all people. Stockholm Syndrome. Your Majesty Nestor has grown strong and steady. Stockholm Syndrome, yeah, absolutely. Stockholm Syndrome, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like an old castle wall. It's blossomed into something like love. And you know what? You know what the worst thing we can do now is? We're gonna have a child together, baby. The traditional method. No one will object to that. Oh my god. This is so fucking terrible. This is a nightmare. Yeah, this man is gonna need a lifetime of therapy. Oh god, I'm crying. I'm sure no one will object to this. Oh god, I am crying. Nestor thinks this was a consensual kink all along. Oh god. Oh my god, yes, Morgrim. Yes. The kingdom will remember that. BJ has approached the Oathkeeper seeking to join, having regretted their decision to boost Asgall on the throne. Really? So with that said, screw you, Asgall. Not even your main supporter wants you anymore. What? Why? What did I do wrong? I thought I was being a great monarch, king. Yeah, sorry, I'm really curious to see what our suite will say. You suck at being a tyrant. I'm doing my best. In the Grand Hall of Baroness Vitamin Cheese Castle, a number of figures are hunched around the heart, plodding away. The crowds have been thinning out in my rallies. What happened? Shortages of money and manpower throughout the military are making you look weak, General. We're trying our best to plug the gaps, though. Best be quick about it. My speeches can only carry us so far. You gotta have the highest military barons. Yeah, true. I see you're trying your best with what you have. Nestor really has grown on you, huh? Yeah, manpowder. So. Yeah, the patricians definitely have some money lying around. The question is, does Asgall realize how precarious his rule is? And tries to bribe the barons. Does he even realize? He probably does, with the fact that the chiefs are close to rebellion, you know? I think that the fact that the chiefs are close to rebellion means he does. Otherwise, he wouldn't. Like, if both were at 5, I don't think he would bribe anyone, for instance. Yeah, he's had delusions of grandeur, let's see. I see, but let me think about it for a second. Let me think about it. So he's been... I think this might be the wake-up call. He's been very decisive and, you know, not super perceptive. But I think that the fact that there is a rebellion starting makes him realize, oh, fuck, wait. And by the chiefs especially. Like, if it was the barons, there you go. If it was any other region rebelling, he wouldn't bribe anybody else. But the fact that it's the chiefs rebelling makes him worried. Yeah, exactly. Chiefs would never rebel. I'm a chief. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Yeah. King Israel, I may ask you to add me only for stuff that is slightly more important than that, because like you've been adding me for 2 hours and it's kind of distracting. Thank you, I appreciate the understanding. All right. Yeah, I think this is the wake-up call for Asgall. I think all of a sudden he realizes he's in a more precarious situation than he thought. He would have done everything believing that it would intimidate and prevent a rebellion. Now that Swan has started, he realizes everything has been in vain. No, I don't think he realizes that much, to be quite honest. I don't think he realizes it. I don't think he has that much understanding. I think it's just the fact that the chiefs are rebelling. He's like, oh shit, okay, I'm not in control, and he has to hamper. I don't think he has any regret or evaluation on what past stuff he did. Like his mind is in the present, and he's thinking, "Fuck, I'm not in control right now." Oh wait, what's that? Oh, PJ, thanks again thank you for the tip, for the little bribe. I will give you an opportunity to surrender. Give up, and you shall live or die on the front line in battle. Never give up, never surrender. Never give up, never surrender. I'm not surrendering, dude. Asgall would never surrender. He would rather die impaled than surrender. Thank you. You're very kind. Both for the bribe and for the offer of surrender. I'll say I don't support this rebellion. Of course you don't. I don't know if he would have. I don't think he would have bribed anyone if the rebellion hadn't started. You know. Yeah, I want to see who's the envoy. Okay, let's go. Then you shall die. That's what I expect, to be honest. If that is his wish, I know there's a few people who would be happy to oblige. All right, let's go. Rebellion. At long last, the chiefs have reached their boiling point. You are confronted in your throne room by Chief PJ. Their tattoos seeming to shift in the light of the braziers. This is so good. This is so fucking good. This is incredible. This is incredible. Of all people. The redemption arc, the turncoat. The one who won the auction that crowned you, yeah. This is cinema. It is. This is so good. The very same PJ who put me on the throne. Yes. Yes. This is too good. The chiefs of the north will rip that false crown from your head and stomp it into the mud. We'll be fighting for glory, for honor, and for Knut. And for Nut. This is how you pronounce his name. And for Nut, the true king. This is a formal declaration of war. The next time we see each other will be on the battlefield. Come along now, traitors, get the chop. What? But you can't do this, I'm an envoy. See? See how the king's tyranny grows worse by the day? Of course I'm gonna seize you. Of course I'm gonna seize you. There's not, and this is gonna sound ironic coming from Asgall, but no mercy for traitors. Redemption equals death? Yeah. But this is a great conclusion, right? For PJ. Wait, who's that? Sharky, hey, welcome! Welcome back and thank you for joining. How you doing? Sharky, you are a baron. Oh, frick, Ceresia is already grandpa. Once the heir is born, Sweet is gonna... Wait, what? Once the heir is born? Sweet is gonna... Oh, right. Sweet is gonna check like that. Yeah. Yeah. I'm fine. Oh, of course. Glad to hear you're doing well. Very welcome. Long time no see, indeed. Glad to see you. Good thing the envoy wasn't family. Yeah. Who's the traitor in this case? Haha, that is what I wanted to hear from you. Andre, welcome back. And thank you for joining. Andre, you... Oh, Adre. Sorry. You are a baron. A penniless baron. Glad you're joining us. Which tells me some very interesting things about Nestor. What? Oh, yeah. Who's the traitor? Yes. I didn't expect them to move so boldly, Majesty. PJ, by the way, salute to you. Can we get salutes for PJ in chat, please? And PJ II, welcome to the council. I didn't expect them to move so boldly, Your Majesty. There you go. Respect the traitor. What are our chances against the rebels? How did things get this bad? PG II, yeah. Martyr of the Revolution. Oh, that's true, Electri, yeah. The leader of the rebellion is Chief Junkie. As reasons for the uprising, she's citing your past transgressions, mainly the time you jailed the noble for trying to collect some debts. What? That was a baron. Why do you care about a baron? What? See, this is so Chain Pact, though. Yeah, that was you, Simple Coffee. Yeah. This is so Chain Pact. The chiefs are rebelling because I jailed a baron. Oh no! For I jailed a baron for trying to collect some debts. I also jailed Juhapod, but that was not for collecting debts. So yeah, the chiefs are rebelling because I jailed the baron. This is so Chain Pact. So good. It's up to you to decide, multi-penguins, all of you. Look, I jailed a lot of... Like, which one exactly? Urge to murder rising. Yes, Your Majesty, hold on to that feeling. You'll need it. What are our chances against the rebels? Let me put it this way, Your Majesty. Everyone in the palace who understands the situation has wet themselves. So this is it? Civil war? That's right, Your Majesty. The kingdom is divided. There will be a lot of death and suffering before all this is over. All my clones are bloodthirsty. You can absolutely make a new Chain Pact, yeah. As long as it partly resembles the previous one, you can establish new rules. Like, let's get to that at the end. Like, if we get to the point where you can re-establish the Chain Pact, let's talk about that in detail. Yeah, that was the one, Simple Coffee, yeah. I can't wait, I'll go dig out the trebuchets. Alright, opening strike. Let's see. Too long have those bastards in the Crown lands held us down. Too long have they called us heathens and mocked our way of life. Hey! Now is the time to take up our axes and fight back. Morgana's with us. We'll burn their churches and string up their lying priests. Hey! Now I ask you, brave chiefs of the Free North, where will we strike first? We can launch a preemptive strike against the patricians to cripple their military capabilities. If we suspect the barons may join our cause, we can call them to war. Oh shit. They'll be more likely to join us if the king's authority is low. Or finally, we'd send off an assassin to nip this in the bud. Dishonorable, of course, but convenient. Well, chiefs of the north, what do you want to do? Launch a preemptive strike is 100%. Call upon the barons is a 50%. Send an assassin. Minus 750. I swear if they call on the barons and fail. Yeah. Are they gonna be able to resist the 100% temptation? Looks like it. Wow. Yeah, calling the barons in is absolutely the Chain Pact way. Yeah. Absolutely. It's a gamble, but it is the Chain Pact way. We stand together, we will relink the chain. 3 to 6. Alright. I'm gonna count down from 5 here. Counting down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Patricians are on stage 2. That's gonna be probably checked at the end of this season, right? Is it checked with the rebellion? Yeah, right? No, I don't know. Call upon the barons to join our cause. And it's a success! Oh, shit! Well, I have a feeling I know where this is going. The chiefs smuggle a secret message to the barons. Fearsome barons of the marsh, too long have you suffered under the yoke of the king's tyranny. The kingdom's gone soft. We need your help to put things right. She speaks truly. Why did we never think of things this way? The barons are emboldened by the cult of rebellion. Of course they can only act on it if their defiance is high enough. And it is. And now let's take a look at Pinch Point. Oh god. Oh god. This is gonna be so bad. Glory awaits, Lil JD. Our forces will soon march across the river Rustwater in the March. After that, it's a clear road to the capital. A river crossing is a dangerous time for any army. We should do something unexpected. Build rafts downstream and float our troops across. By Odell Soren, what cowardice is this? If we take the main bridge and fortify it, we'll control half the march. Hey! If! I urge caution. Look at Pasney. It's like... This is like your... English literature professor, you know? Your English professor. Your English teacher. This is absolutely an English teacher vibe. Come on, look at it. Hey! Let's go. Chiefs of the North, what do you want to do? Do you want to build rafts downstream away from the trouble? And help me out. Do you want to seize the day and capture the whole and hold the main bridge? Or do you want to cross the bridge and collapse it behind you? What do you want to do, chiefs? What do you want to do? Would barons be okay with C? Wow. People voting C, B, A, everyone is voting everything. Okay, seize the day, capture and hold the main bridge. Alright. B is attacking barons, right? Oh my god, it's getting closer. It's getting closer, because people are trying to avoid attacking the barons. Wow. I'm gonna count down. It's 5-4. It's very close to a tie. So if you want to vote, if you are a chief and you haven't voted and you want to vote, this is the time to do it. I'm going to count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. There it is. I think that this is not ill intention, but mostly something like someone got too enthusiastic and didn't realize that there would be a garrison. You know, there was probably some miscommunication in the line of command. No, it's not possible, unfortunately, Mito. The one best, let me check in a second. You know? Yeah, I think it was probably miscommunication. You are a chief. You are a chief of the North. The chiefs mount a furious assault on the bridge. It's narrow enough to create a pinch point, negating any numbers advantage. This will come down to which side has the fiercest warriors. The answer, of course, is the chiefs. By the day's end, the bridge's flagstones are slick with blood, but it's been captured and fortified by northern troops. The chiefs now control half the march. You know? Exactly, right? Like, I can see this totally happening in a medieval fantasy setting where the fastest communication is bird. Like, I imagine this being some chiefs communicated with the barons and convinced them to join their side, but other chiefs launched an attack and didn't know that the barons were with them. They thought that those barons they were fighting were loyalists to King Asgall. And so the battle happened, they killed a bunch of barons, and only later they find out, oh shit, they were on our side, we didn't know. We didn't know. You know? Which makes it even more tragic if you think about it. Dylan Alduin, hello and welcome, and thank you for joining. How are you doing? You are a chief. There you are. What's up? I think that makes sense, right? Clone launched attack blood for blood. Yeah, all we need is a bird breeder. Yeah. Gotta love having the chiefs as allies literally attack us the same day we accept their friend request on Facebook. Alright. And the season. Bada boom. Standing on a bench outside a sand-bleached villa, two patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. Greetings, Lord Patrician. I'd like to introduce you to some friends of mine. Good afternoon, noble patricians. A pleasure as always. Hello, is this the place? Smells like fish. Oh dear, I'm already having second thoughts about this. If you needed confirmation that Asgall sucks, here you have it. Here you have it. Even the Chancellor. So patricians, someone is saying patricians vote against winning. So what's the line for the Chain Pact loyalists right now? I'm frankly ashamed to have my name attached to this. Not the stream, you guys are awesome. Yeah, I get that you stand with the pact, but if stability is very low, Chancellor will appear. Okay, good. Good to know. Robin has been chosen as successor. Okay, so the march. Okay. Oh dear. I'm already having second thoughts about this. Wow. I take it you found my colleague's arguments most persuasive then. Indeed, Lord Patrician Lectory made some excellent points about the king's incompetence. The most persuasive part was the giant bag of gold. Ensnare the Chancellor as well. Most impressive. I know, right? With their help, we've already reduced the tariffs on trading with Kurt. The coast prospers. Unfortunately, the Spymaster still remains beyond our grasp, but with these three in our pocket, we can do great things. We just need to decide our approach. So, if you are a pro-pact loyalist right now, you want to vote for the least probable outcome here. For the thing that is least probable. Bankrupt the kingdom and buy the throne outright. Lower treasury. Bring down the king in a bribery scandal. Raise others' defiance. Love the Spymaster, she doesn't care. Yeah. Yeah, these are both... These are both rough. But yeah. Wow. All the A's coming in first and then all the B's. Both keepers want A, yeah. It's a tie? Oh my god. It's a freaking tie. No way. No way. Tycho, if you are pro-pact and you haven't voted, vote A. This is your last chance. I'm going to count down from 5 and then click continue. Counting down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Marley's vote coming in the very last second. Oh. You can have a. Oh god, what's the thing called in English? The papillon. What's that called? You know, the little butterfly thing. 9 to 7. 9 to 7. Is it just bow tie? Thank you. That's it. Yeah, that's the one. Butterfly, of course. The French come in. Papillon is butterfly, right? Bankrupt the kingdom and buy the throne outright. Yeah, you came in clutch. You and Marley. Buy the throne like it's a lump of cheese at the market? Are you mad? Quite sane. If the king takes a large enough financial hit, he'll be forced to look to his trusted treasurer for guidance. What is butterfly in Italian? Farfalla. Don't you worry. I'll take it from there. For the final stage of their scheme, the patricians must lower the treasury to 500 or less? What? Wow. No, Bill. Oh, okay. 500. Wow. Well, let me bribe everyone. I mean, he's desperate. He's really desperate. He's desperate. He's really desperate. Like, it sounds like gambling time. Sickness spreads, a great battle, an unexpected opportunity. $500 is the lowest this can go. Makes sense. It makes sense. You do need to bribe the barons, though? Yeah. Nestor is helping, indeed. Wow, okay. Okay, maybe not enough barons. We'll see. So... Sickness spreads. My liege, a terrible sickness is spreading amongst my troops in the march. What kind of sickness? We've done a lot of digging, a lot of latrines, and a lot of graves. What can we do about it? If we let the disease run its course, we'll have lost a lot of soldiers we can't afford to lose, but I'm not sure how much we can do. Perhaps the council can see a way forward? Okay. Fuck, I don't have money. Well, we could send medical doctors from Quill University, what do you think? We could do that. Huh? We could send medical doctors. Huh? Well, let's say... Let's say we quarantine the deceased and order the healthy to leave them behind. For God's sake, D. Let's quarantine the deceased. That sounds like the safest route, right? Oh god, I love this. So who are the again, Electri is against the Pact. Spider Josh, Shiny Quirks, Lemon Square, Dragonhound, Anthony, Namron, Simple Coffee, and Adre. These are all against the Pact. Reaper. A letter is found on your desk with a slice of cheese. 'Tis a shame you won't escape with your head being lobbed off, but within that cheese is another way out should you choose. You know, Asgall is probably dumb enough that he cuts the cheese and looks for, you know, something that, like, I don't know, a blade or something. I'm not against the package, just really think we should get doctors. Okay, 13 to 14. This is really close, everyone. This is really... I'm not anti-pact, I'm pro-gold. This is lowering gold. Counting down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Just a nerd. Alright. Oh yeah, if you're a rebel, you cannot vote on this. And it's a success. You order the disease. Soldiers quarantined in a separate camp. The rest are marched off to a safe distance. Dozens of soldiers lie about their symptoms to save their own skins, but fortunately, your officers root them out. They're sent back to quarantine. Very few soldiers in the quarantine camp survive, but the sickness stops spreading among your healthy troops. Sometimes, sacrifices must be made. Okay. Fuck, we got to 9. Oh no. Opportunity. Your Majesty, as the chiefs were marching through the march, they were hit by a fierce rainstorm. Unable to progress through the mud, they've set up camp beside the Rustwater River. So they're sitting ducks? Precisely, we must strike. Don't be foolish, Marshal. Do you think our own troops are immune to the weather? We'll have the same problems. If I may suggest another option, Your Majesty, the chiefs are drawing all the water from the Rustwater River. If we were to poison it upstreams, their troops would suffer greatly. Fighting a war with poisons leaves a bad taste in my mouth, but not as bad as the taste it'll leave in the mouths of the chiefs. Ha! Let's do it. I don't like it. Think about it, Your Majesty. We gain so much and risk so little. I agree with the king, it's a terrible idea, and furthermore, how do you expect us to poison a whole river? If we herd all the cattle in the march onto the riverbank upstream and allow all their shit to flow freely into the river, the water will be contaminated. It's hard to fight on an upset stomach. Yeah, he doesn't like it. Yeah, he doesn't like it. Ninth above, you're devious. He doesn't... you know, he kind of doesn't think that's a fair way to do it. Like, he's still a chief. He's fine killing chiefs. He's not fine poisoning chiefs. Like, he as a chief wouldn't want to die of poison. He would be fine dying in battle. I don't feel comfortable with these, Your Majesty. I'll need council approval before I proceed. Dishonorable as... well, shit. Yeah, how desperate is he, is the question. Wow, this is... this is a nice percentage. I mean... gonna gamble on the ambush. Boom. That's what we do. That's what we do. We're gonna gamble on the ambush. I've never seen a 0%. Well, there you go. We're gonna get an ambush going at 0%. I want one person, exactly one person supporting it. One person. So be very... I want one person voting A. It's gotta be only one though, so be careful. One person should vote A. Do we have one person voting A? Asgall really believes in strength, huh? Yeah. Adre, thank you. We get our voter. Thank you so much. No, it's fun. It's fun. Really believes in strength, huh? Asgall, you would have loved the Berkeley Dynasty. Yeah, he does believe in strength. Counting down from 5. I mean, it's pretty clear it's C. Thank you, Adver. I appreciate that. No. This was off. This was out of character. This was out of character. I would have loved the Chain Pact Dynasty. Yeah. No. Don't throw shade at them. I appreciate that, Adver. Thank you. That was fun. No. Adver is fine. Adver is fine. That was MrKaji asking. All right. This is war. We can't afford to worry about honor. Leave the fighting to me, you sinister leech of creature. The king is tired of you. Whisper is someone else's ear. A few days later, the rain eases up, the chiefs pack up camp and move on, pillaging and burning the farmlands, marcher as they go. Why was money down? Oh, because I gambled on option A. And you voted on option C. A great battle. That was my small way to try to sabotage you. Vast armies darken the landscape like the shadows of clouds. Flags are flying, drums are pounding in rhythm with the marching of boots. The kingdom is gripped with civil war. At least that's what you imagine. Most of your time is spent in the safety of your palace. I've received word from the commander of our loyalist forces in the coast. If they march now, they'll intercept the chiefs in a matter of days. Look at these, the patricians have highest military than the barons. Wow. Alternatively, they could join forces with the army of the march. It's risky, but together they have higher chances of defeating the accursed chiefs. What are your orders, Your Majesty? Tell them to fight. Very well, Your Majesty. I'll relay your orders to the old patrician Reaver, the commander in the field. Pretty much, right? Yeah. Imagine if Asgall loses enough royal gambles and it's like, I may be dead, but my ideals continue. Good luck getting ruled by pirates. Yep. Well, let's go. Hopefully they do as they're told. God knows, treachery can thrive among pirates. We have our orders, but should we follow them? Patricians of the coast, what do you want to do? Do you want to follow orders and send the coastal army to fight the rebels? Defy orders and link up with the barons? Or hang back and let the rebels march on the capital without a challenge? Well, I think I know. I think I know what's up there. I think I know what's up. That's cute, by the way. Spider Josh having a spider in the coat of arms. That's neat. I hope we get another rebellion step so Pats can join. Oh, that would be awesome. Well, I guess it's gonna be a C. I guess they're gonna hand back, and yeah, that's it. The whole city holds its breath. You stew in your palace, waiting anxiously for your marshal's return. Finally, she bursts into your throne room. Those damn cowards, cravens, treacherous, yellow-bellied, little liver chicken-hearted bastards! What in Celestath are you talking about? Instead of engaging the enemy or linking up with the barons, the patricians told their army to just hang back. Do nothing. Yeah, this is 3 victory points. They sat pretty in their camp and scratched their asses, while the entire northern army walked on by. But why? A healthy mix of cowardice, self-interest, and lack of confidence in your abilities, actually. They're hedging their bets and waiting to see who comes out on top. Bastards! You have no choice but to rely on the barons. Who are about to rebel. This is good. This is really good. It'll all come down to the next battle, Your Majesty. The fate of the kingdom hangs in the balance. I'll lead the troops personally this time. I must advise against it. You'll be in great danger, inspiring as your presence may be to the troops. Your death or severe injury would destroy their morale completely. I'm sick of waiting around. I've won a war before. I'm going to win it again. Very well, Your Majesty. I will prepare your armor and horse. We'll ride at dawn. Yeah, you are leading. Rebellion report. Currently rebelling. And... yeah, who was worse now? You know, it's a close call. It's a close call. I think we have it. I think this is it. Triumph of the rebellion. Your marshal rides out to lead your forces against the rebels, full of confidence. Yeah, at least Luda won a rebellion. When she returns a few days later, she's on a stretcher. One of her legs is a bloody stump. Bad news, Your Majesty. The rebels are far stronger than we ever anticipated. How could this be? I led the army of the patricians out for a final last-ditch battle. We would not win. It was a massacre. Thousands of lives lost in the space of a day. No, no, no! The marshal laughs, but it turns into a great whizzing cough. Pray to the ninth, Your Majesty. Apart from him, you're on your own. Is she dead? She's carried away and dies the next night. Oh my god! The marshal is fucking dead. Yeah, they got to 5 points, yes. Wow. She's dead. She's dead. Marshal II has joined the council, yeah. Oh, she lost a leg, you're right. A stump. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen this. Before long, the great... This is really cool, yeah. Salutes in chat for the marshal, please. Before long, the great combined army of the chiefs and the barons sprawls outside your city walls, confident in their victory. They mount their assault immediately. The fighting lasts all night and the sun rises on a scene of carnage and chaos. The main gates were breached at midnight, and since then you've heard nothing outside but screams and howls and the clash of blades. Half the capital is in flames. Soldiers rush back and forth, shouting panicked orders. Without your marshal to lead them, they're like headless chicken. Yeah, exactly, Marley. Your honor guard are in the streets outside the palace, building a barricade and organizing last-ditch defenses. Vital work, but you're vulnerable without them by your side. The royal court is empty except for you and your husband. If they break in, we can't let them take us alive. We'll go down fighting. You're right, better go down fighting. I'll fetch my dagger. You wait and stew. Outside, the screams and clashes get louder. Finally, your spymaster arrives out of breath, her face stained by smoke and blood. He'll be here any moment, your majesty. You must saddle your horse and escape the city. I know of a secret passage. No. I will stand and fight. Yeah, real Stockholm Nestor. Nestor. Nestor Stockholm, the honest Swede. Nestor Stockholm Konsi. Then you will die. It was nice knowing you, your majesty. She is gone in the blink of an eye. Well, no turning back now. That's the man I married. You fool. You walk down the palace steps, your feet slipping on all the blood. A wounded watchman crawls past you begging for water. The sky is aflame with a deep, malevolent glow. This is so apocalyptic, I love it. The writing is so good in this game. I still enjoy it. I've played it for a year, I still enjoy the freaking writing. You turn to your coastal husband. If you have anything to say now, now's the time. Can I kill him? I'm so glad I chose you. I'm so glad I chose you. You know what? No, these are absolute lies. I'm so glad I chose you. Yeah, I'm so glad I chose you, Nestor. You're such a lovely pet. I am horrible. Asgall is fucking horrible. Yeah, I think this is worse than Oscar. Officially now. It's been a grand adventure, hasn't it? A column of... Yeah, a lovely pet is exactly what I just called him. A column of hardened northern warriors advance down the road, roaring and waving their battle axe. Chief Janky is at their head, shouting orders. Come and get some, you bastards! Charge! You and your husband charge forward. Weapons raised. It's beautiful, it's glorious, it will go down in the history books forever. It's over almost instantly. A dozen battle axes chop you into dog food. 1,000 heavy boots march over you, crushing you into paste. So it's not one, it's a bunch of people. But for a moment there, you really felt like a king. A bunch of people did. A dozen axes killed him. And 1,000 boots trampled him. Yeah, there is not one person who killed him. A dozen, like 12 people killed him. And that's going to be the vote for the heir. I think the Oath Keepers want Robin. Yeah, Caesar moment, exactly. Pro Chain Pact Keepers of the Iron Oath vote for Robin the Martyr claimant, supporter of the Keepers, and the faction's chosen candidate for the throne. Oh my god. Yeah, he's Mirror of Red now. Can I offer a slightly altered version to account for Nestor? Feel free. But yeah, maybe do it after we read the book ending. Oh wow, this is a crashing vote! Wow! This is a crushing advantage. 23-9, 24-9. I think the pact is back. For real. I mean, I'm gonna count down from 5 just to count for any last second thing, but 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. It's simple coffee. Nut is a good one. Well, let's go. Congrats, everyone! Robin is going to be the next monarch. And GG! Congrats to the Barons. Congrats to the Pact Loyalists. And GG! GG, good game. Holy hell. The Chain Pact is officially restored. The Chain Pact is back, everyone. Now, don't go anywhere. Let's read this. See the end screen, and then I have a couple things I need to tell you for the next session. So don't move. Don't run away. Don't run away. That's awesome. Good job, everyone. I was afraid at some point you wouldn't be able to do it, you know, you loyalists, but you pulled it through. That was good. Good job. I'm impressed. King Asgall's last doomed glorious charge against the chiefs would go down in history, not as an especially smart move, but a brave one. The chiefs, led by Junkie, launched a rebellion that toppled the king and devastated the kingdom, but when the dust cleared, they weren't quick or strong enough to seize the throne themselves. As a reward for staying loyal to the king, the top patricians were beheaded. In public, the survivors swore loyalty to the new regime. In private, they swore vengeance. It's probably not happening. The barons joined the rebellion alongside the chiefs. In the aftermath, they were the natural choice to take the throne, and Robin was crowned to half-hearted cheers from the traumatized common folk. Hell yeah, at the start of next session, I'm going to be singing the anthem. Yes, absolutely. So far, both monarchs in this dynasty have died by being crushed. That's true. So let's see. Missed a little bit, but good game heading off for the night. Thank you so much, Kiwi. Have a great night. See you around. Yeah, this we change it. Yeah, I don't think this happens. Alright, let's see. King Asgall, the defeated. This makes a lot of sense. Efra is the richest and Adre is the poorest. And then we have, I think it's Monarch, right? Monarch Robin from the March being the next monarch. This is good stuff. The kingdom has suffered. The kingdom has undoubtedly suffered. The March especially. But we'll get back. We'll bounce back. Oh, that's perfect, Death of Noom. Yes. Oh no. At the start of next one. I've also been coughing a lot tonight, so no Efra. Have a good feeling about Robin? Me too. This is good. So, Robin, who, by the way, next time is going to have to deal with Asgall's likeness carved into the side of a mountain. In case you forgot about that. That's going to be a fun event. That's going to be really funny. Yeah, that happened. Good job. I am genuinely impressed, Pact Loyalists. There was genuinely a moment where I thought, this is going too slow. Maybe they're not going to be able to do it. I don't know if Bork has been a monarch. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, thank you so much for playing, everybody. If this was your first time around here and you had a good time, consider dropping a follow so you don't miss next streams. This was episode 2 of the Chain Pact Dynasty. And we're going to be playing these again next Wednesday at around 9:30 p.m. Central European Time. So drop a follow, join our Discord, and see you around next time. Thanks so much for playing.